Hi there, hope you're all doing well. This week I backed the DeadZone Frontier from Mantic Games. I've never played DeadZone, but it looks like a fun game to try out. But most importantly, the minis look pretty cool, which is why this week I'm painting up Wrath from one of these strike teams. They were black and white zenithally primed, and I get started with Sentient Turquoise for all of the armor panels. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You can also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. Next up, I divert from the armor to get the base started with gunmetal over everything. Breaking up some of the piping on the base, I went over the pipes with Tinny tin. Now for the reason I moved on to the base, I wash everything now with Oblivion black wash. This aim is to darken down the recesses between the armor panels and just add some dirt to the base at the same time. While the wash is drying, I get the fabric started with Scorched Earth as the base color. For the mid-tone on the fabric, I used Ancient Forest. Finishing off the fabric, I went over the edges and tops of the folds with Wasteland brown. Going back to the armor now, I use Sentient Turquoise again to bring up all of the armor panels. This just pushes those panels back to where they should be, while leaving those recesses darker. There are some panels I don't bring up as well, as these are going to be gold after the blue is finished. To start adding in a highlight to the armor, I used Cursed Blue to go over all of the parts that are facing upwards towards the light. The final highlight on the blue is an edge highlight with Ray Gun Glow. Moving on to the golden parts of the armor now, I used golden brown to get the base coat done over all of these. Just like with the blue, I used Volcanic yellow just to bring up the parts that are facing upwards towards where the light will be hitting. Finishing off the gold, adding an edge highlight with sand yellow. With the armor done, I get started on the sword blade now with a base coat of magenta. Now for the top half and bottom half of either side of the blade, I used Neo Pink. Getting the edges and the center parts of the Neo Pink done now, I got Pastel Pink. Also dotting the eyes with this just to make them stand out from the faceplate. To blend all of the colours on the blade together now, I went over them with Fluorescent Magenta. Since this is pretty much a very translucent paint, it just doesn't cover well and it works perfect as a tint in the end. I tried to keep my brush strokes going from the lighter parts to the darker parts as well. This just prevents any build up when I lift the brush up getting onto the lighter parts, which will show up more. And that will be it for Wrath. Considering the amount of edge highlights I've done, this didn't take too long to get painted up. 45 minutes for the entire mini is pretty good, and it makes the entire strike team possible in a weekend at that rate. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. You can also join Discord using the link in the description, where you can share anything you have been working on. As always, if you want a closer look at this mini, check out my Instagram page. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Most importantly though, be kind to each other.